Welcome to day 13. Today we focus on core and spine, creating a strong foundation for everything you do. Stand tall and proud of how far you have come. Today's affirmation: I am strong, aligned, and ready to grow. Hey friends, this is Somi and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to focus on core and spine flexibility. If you are ready, let's get started from a kneeling position at the end of your mat. We are going to start today's practice with a child's pose variation where you have your knees, your legs together. We are going to focus on lower back, okay? So from here, lengthen your spine, walking your hands out, lower your forehead down. If you need, grab your block, place underneath your hips or underneath your forehead. Releasing your head down. Take a nice deep breath, relax the shoulders. Squeezing your core. Activate your core. Close your eyes and see how do you feel in this moment in your lower back. This pose is really soothing for the lower back. You might already feel a nice and ease into your lower back. Take a moment here. Take a few nice deep breaths. Pressing and pushing your hips back and down to stretching your lower back, mid back and upper back. Really lengthen your spine. Pull your navel in to activate your core and engage your core. Take a few more deep breaths. If you have a sensitive lower back, each time you feel pain in your lower back, you can come to this easy child's pose and you will see how you release the pain, tension, tightness from your lower back. This pose is a really powerful pose. Take one more deep breath, pressing your hips down. Gently start to make your way coming to your tabletop, shifting your weight forward. Take your knees wide, take your arms wide, above shoulders and hip width apart. Now from here, focusing on your lower back. Take a deep breath in, really arching your spine, lift the chest. As you exhale, pull your navel in, tuck your tailbone down and see how do you feel in your lower back. Rounding your upper back and mid back, pushing the floor away. I want you today to be mindful of your core and your spine. Few times, drop your belly down, really arching your spine, lifting your chest and see how do you feel. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, pushing the floor away, rounding your back, tucking your tailbone down to releasing any tension from your lower back. Rounding your upper back, really separate your shoulder blades apart, pushing the floor away, engage your core and pull your navel in. One more time, inhale, release your belly, arching your spine, pushing the floor away. Take a deep breath in. And take a deep breath out, rounding your back, pull your navel in, tuck your tailbone down. Excellent job. Now gently coming back to the center. Take a nice deep breath, coming to a neutral tabletop. Extend the right leg back and lift the right leg off the mat. Really long your leg, your spine. You lengthen your neck. Take the left arm out in front of you. Really extend your body. Take a nice deep breath. Bring the left hand down to have your balance. Take a nice deep breath. Lengthen your spine. Really create a long line of energy from the right hip all the way to the crown of your head. From here, pull the right knee in, rounding your back, and lift the knee up towards your nose. Extend it back. Take a deep breath in. If it's too much, you can even lower down onto your forearms. Extend the right leg back. You can flex your right foot. Deep breath to the right side. As you exhale, pull the right leg in, rounding your back. For me, it's better to be up on my hands. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, pull the right knee in, hold and lift the right knee. Beautiful, and release your right knee down. Take a nice deep breath in neutral tabletop. And then extend the left leg back, lift it up. Extend the right arm out, lengthen your spine. Flex the left foot. Take a deep breath in, engage your core, and release the right hand down. Keep the left leg active as is. Lengthen your neck. Take a deep breath in. Bend the left knee, pull it in, round the back. Lift the left knee and activate your core. Really stretch your lower back. Deep breath in, extend it back, feel your back, pushing the floor away. Exhale, pull in. Lift the knee, and one more time. Extend it back, flex the left foot, lengthen your neck. Exhale, pull it in. Lift it up and release the left knee down. Excellent job. Now from here, walking your arms out, and if you need, grab your block, lengthen your spine. This time in puppy pose, I want you to focus on your core. Really engage your core and tuck your tailbone down. You can even bend your elbows to releasing any tension from your shoulders. If you don't like it, just focusing on your spine. And from here, a few times, releasing your belly, lifting your tailbone. As you exhale, pull the belly in, tucking your tailbone. Few times, release your belly. It's like a cat and cow, focusing on your back and your core. Now pull the navel in and round. One more time, inhale, letting your belly to be relaxed. As you exhale, pull your navel in, tucking your tailbone under, and then hold here. Take a deep breath. And then from here, rocking your arms out, shifting forward, lower all the way down, coming to the Sphinx pose. Make sure to have your elbows underneath the shoulders, pushing the floor away with your arms and your hands. Releasing the tops of your feet, press your hands down to lift the chest. We can squeeze in your glutes to releasing any tension from your lower back. Take a nice deep breath. Pull your shoulders down. Make sure to keep your hips squeezed, because if you're letting go of your hips, you definitely feel tension in your lower back. Make sure to test it. Now squeeze your glutes and see how you're releasing any tension from your lower back. So that awareness will really help you to releasing the tension and pressure from your back. Pushing the floor away, lifting the chest. A little back bend for your healthy back, for your flexible spine. Take a deep breath. Excellent job. Now release your chest, your forehead down. Bend your knees, pull your heels in, and reach back to grab your feet. Take a nice deep breath. Now, when you feel ready, from here, lift the chest off the mat. See if you can lift it more. Take a deep breath. Hold. One more deep breath, lifting your knees off the mat. Lift the chest and release your body down. Release your legs, release your arms, bring your face left or right to the mat. Take a moment here. Excellent job. Touch your toes under. Bring yourself back up. Bring your hands to your underneath the shoulders. Lift the chest. Coming to tabletop and then downward facing dog. Downward facing dog is another pose that you really can lengthen your back, your spine, and at the same time releasing any tension from your back. Engage your lower belly. You need to keep your core active, turning your shoulders out, releasing any tension, and make sure to keep your core very strong. Create a very long line of energy from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Deep breath here. For deep breath stretch, pressing your heels down, lifting your hips more. Hold here. Beautiful job. Now from downward facing dog, take your right foot up and then shift forward. Draw the right knee to your nose, rounding your back, pushing the floor away, engage your core, and then again, few times, reaching the right leg up. No rush for this pose. Focus on your core and your lower back, mid back, upper back. Pull the right knee in. Deep breath in. I want you to be mindful today. Reach the right leg up, and as you're pulling the right knee in, feel your core, feel your lower back, mid back, and upper back. One more time. Inhale, right leg come up, and then pull the right knee in. Hold here for a moment. Engage your core and release the right foot down, pushing back to downward facing dog. If you need, drop your knees down for a moment. Rest. Bend the elbows. Release. I know your shoulders are engaged in downward facing dog, but just remember how you feel the core, lower back, mid back, and upper back. You cannot working on your core, on your spine without using your hands or your legs. Take one more deep breath. Keep your core engaged. Bring yourself up, coming to downward facing dog. Now lengthen your spine again, lifting your hips, pushing your hips down, engaging your lower belly. Really turn your shoulders out. Take the left leg up, deep breath in. Bend the knee and pull in. Hold, engage your core, feel your back, and few times your left leg back. Pull it in. And left leg back. Now make sure to feel your core, feel your lower back, mid back, and upper back. Two more, left leg back. Pull it in. And last one. Excellent job. Release the left foot. Pushing back to down dog. Bend the knees. Take a few steps. Coming to the top of your mat. Take a deep breath in. Coming to half lift. Really lengthen your back. Pull your navel in. Reaching your chest out. And see how do you feel in your lower back. Lengthen your back. Pressing your hands to your shin. Reaching your chest forward. As you exhale, if you need, bend the knees. Make sure to hinge at the hips, fold forward to releasing any tension from your back. Keep your core engaged. You can bring your hands to the back of your knees, bend the knees, letting your head to be heavy. Take a nice deep breath. And then release your hands down. Gently bring your hips down. All the way. Feet flat on the mat. Take a nice deep breath. Bring your hands down. And then keep your spine tall. Take a nice deep breath. Lift the chest. Walk your feet in. See if you can, lifting your legs off the mat. If you feel pressure to your back for this pose, make sure to bring your hands to the back of your legs, reaching your chest up. If you still feel pain in your lower back, make sure to keep your hands down. Because if you feel pressure to your lower back, that means you're putting your weight to your lower back like this. You need to reaching up, lengthen your back. You can even keep your toes down. Make sure to lengthen it. If you feel better, you can pick up your legs. Hold, deep breath. All the time, pull your navel in, reaching your chest up, lengthening your spine. Hold for 10, 9, shoulders relax, face relax. Have a beautiful smile to your face. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, reaching up, more, 2, and last one, release. Extending your legs out to in front of you. Take a nice deep breath, lengthen your spine. Hinge only at your hips, fold any amount you feel good. You already feel a nice stretch to your back that you really enjoy it. You can even grab your block to your shin, bring your forehead down on top of your block. So this pose is really not about how far you can go with your back rounded. It's about how lengthening your spine. Pull your navel in. Engage your core, activate your core. Remember, your core is your lower back. They are connected. If you want to have a healthy lower back, you have to have a healthy core. You have to have a very strong core. Take a moment here, take a few nice deep breaths. If you have more space, you can even keeping your spine tall and lower down. So for this pose, just think about how far you can bring your belly down instead of your chest. Keeping your chest up, lower your belly down. Pushing your hips back, lengthening the back of your legs, your lower back. Take a nice deep breath. Gently start to release, rounding your back, chin to the chest. Inhale to lifting up your chest. Exhale to round your back. Bring your chin down, sliding your hands out. Few times, slide your hands in, lifting the chest, lifting your spine. And exhale to really rounding your back, releasing any tension from your spine. Pull your navel in. One more time, inhale to lift up. As you exhale, really rounding the back. As you're rounding your spine, pull your navel in, chin to the chest. And see how do you feel in your back. You're really expanding your spine. And release, coming back up, releasing your body. Lower down. Take a nice deep breath. Take a moment here. Keep your arms by your side. You can keep your block to your hand. Take a nice deep breath. Bring your block between your knees. Keep your feet flat. Keep your arms down. Take a deep breath, lifting up your hips, lower back and mid back off the mat. Really squeezing your glutes and feel your back. Pushing the floor with your big toes, your heels, and your shoulders, your arms. Hold here. Squeezing your block and then release one vertebra at a time. Now keep your eyes closed and see if you feel any positive changes. Really feel it. Now lift up, squeezing your glutes, expanding your back, engaging your core. For this pose, you open actually the front body as well, and then release all the way down. Excellent job. Now release your block. Pull your knees in to your chest. Bring your hands to your shin, pressing your tailbone down. Now bring your forehead, crawl in towards your knees. Make sure to keep your tailbone down. Deep breath in, pressing your hips down. Take a nice deep breath. And then release all the way down. Prepare for Shavasana if you need Shavasana. If not, you can stay here for a few deep breaths. You can even extending your legs out if you want to come out with me. If you want to be here resting in Shavasana so you know what you need to do, letting your legs to be relaxed, letting your arms to be relaxed, and stay in Shavasana as long as you need. If you want to come out of the pose with me, bring your arms over your head. You can even interlace your fingers or grab a hold of your hand. Pointing the toes out. Take a deep breath. Reaching your arms up, pressing your heels down, and see if you can even lifting your hips off the mat. 1 inch. And then release your body down. Bend the knees and roll to one side. You can stay here in this pose for a moment. Pull your knees in, wrapping your arms around your shin. Take a nice deep breath. Keep the left arm here. If you're leaning to the left side, keep the left hand down. Open the right arm, just like a twist. You can bend the elbow in cactus. And now feel your lower back. This pose might be suiting for some of us, for some not. Maybe you feel pain or tension in your lower back. If so, make sure to place something underneath your knees or one block between your knees like this. If you don't feel any pain or something you really enjoy it, you can even turn the gaze to the shoulder. Take a deep breath. Using your core, bring your knees back to the center. And then from here, roll to one other side. I'm rolling to the right side this time. Pull your knees in, wrapping your arms around your knees, around your shin. Keep the right arm here. Open the left shoulder. Bend the left elbow, maybe gaze to the left side. You can even keep your gaze up. For me, sometimes this pose is really painful. And now it's very, very soothing. It stretches my lower back and spine. Take a deep breath. Gently release. Bring your knees back to the center. Release the block if you have one. you can come back up to a seated position. If you are in Shavasana pose, you can stay in Shavasana and then doing some twist like as I did, and then coming back to a seated position to release and finish up your practice. Take a nice deep breath, reaching your arms up. Exhale, palms to your heart center. Bring health, peace, love to your body. Just take a moment to appreciate yourself. And with a beautiful smile, with a sense of gratitude, open your eyes with a very beautiful smile. And have a wonderful rest of the day, guys. I see you tomorrow on the mat. If you enjoyed this series, be sure to check out additional yoga packages on my website, somi-yoga.com. I would love to hear your thoughts. Please share your experience in the comments below.